Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Gabriel here and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. We're going to do a weekly card reading for Capricorn, and this is for the week 13th through to the 19th of April. It is a general card reading, so it won't necessarily resonate with everybody. So please take what does fit your situation, leave what doesn't. If you'd like to have a personal reading, Capricorn, you can reach me, contact me. My details are in the description box below. And of course, if you find this reading helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way, more people will get to see my videos. All right, now you can be a Capricorn in Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus sign. Let's see what is in store for you for the week coming. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to do a reading for the week of the 13th through to the 19th, and I'm using the Angel Tarot card deck. So we're asking Spirit to give us an indication of the general energy for you in this week coming. This is for Capricorn, week of the 13th through to the 19th. We thank you, Spirit, for giving us some guidance around the week coming. I'm going to pull the fourth one out because that first one came out rather quickly. We have Page of Fire, Ten of Air, Five of Earth, and the Ace of Earth. Well, this is very interesting. We've got a mixture of energies here, Capricorn. So to start with, the Page of Fire really wanted to jump out quite quickly. This is news of an exciting new adventure for you, Capricorn. And, you know, it sounds to me like there's an opportunity here for you to use your creativity. So here we go, Page of Fire. So Page is a messenger. Fire represents our passion, our inspiration and creativity. And it seems to me that you've got the inspiration, your creative juices are flowing. And so when you get news of a new opportunity, this is your chance to use your unique skills and put your originality into this particular venture, whatever that is. So this will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what comes up and how you get to use your natural talent and skills to put your own flavour and nuance into this situation. So maybe there is an opportunity for you to think outside the 9 dots, Capricorn. I can see that there's some reasons why you may be in a situation of having to use your ingenuity. So let's keep moving on. We've got the Ten of Air, and the Ten of Air often represents the ending and the ending of something and the beginning of something new. So in this case, it's the end of a difficult situation. So it's an opportunity for things to start shifting. The energy is shifting. Things that have been previously quite challenging and worrisome for you, Capricorn. This is now, the energy around this is changing. So it says embrace the change and expect things to get better now. So this may be the reason why this opportunity to be creative and use your ingenuity is coming, because there's a change happening, and it looks like your circumstances are going to be changing. So whilst this is a general reading, let's just say for some of you it may be around a job opportunity. It may be perhaps around an opportunity to move home or do something around your home that's different. It may relate to a new project. So let's see how the rest of the reading unfolds. But clearly you are embracing a new change. This is bringing a little bit of excitement and a lift in your energy. Things have been dragging along for a little while, Capricorn, and it has been a little bit stressful, a little bit burdensome for you, same old, and that's no fun. But this is ending, this energy is ending, and you've got this chance to finally go, a new opportunity, and you get to use your skills and think differently around your situation. Let's see what keeps happening. All right, so we do have Five of Earth and Ace of Earth, which represents your pentacles, your finances, your physical resources. So 5 of Earth is, fears around not having enough. And this is not surprising in this time of the coronavirus, when a lot of people are either downsizing their jobs, or businesses are closing, or people losing jobs, whatever the case is. So there is a focus around money at the moment, and fair enough, you're going to be a little bit worried about having enough in the bank to cope with your bills and expenses, especially if you've been laid off or your hours have been reduced in your job. So with this change, which is not really something that you can help, it's just one of those things, Capricorn, but with this change, be wise enough to accept help from others when it comes. And from what I am witnessing, the generosity of people at the moment is just amazing. And so I think you would be very wise to, not be brave and stick it out and suffer, but, collectively we need to help each other at this point in time. So, don't forget to when somebody extends the olive branch or extends a hand, don't be too rigid around, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that, because just go, yes, thank you, that would be awesome. Because that way we're helping each other, because there may be an opportunity where you get to help someone as well. So we're going to cycle back to this in a moment. The next one is the Ace of Earth, which is telling us that the inflow of there is an inflow of abundance coming with a promising new business adventure. So the Ace of Earth, that's fantastic. So we kind of are getting a sense that if I move that over here, and we put that there to say that you've got concerns around your finances, but you're letting go a lot of this stuck energy that's been holding you back, burdens and worries and what have you. This is now shifting, the energy is shifting, a new opportunity is coming in with the Page of Fire, and we can see that because the Ace of Earth is letting us know that there's money coming in. How fabulous is that? I'm going to put on an extra light here. Daylight is going and we're getting it closer to night, so we need a bit more light. Here we go, that's better. So that is great news. Money is coming in. So possibly there is an opportunity for you to make some money doing your own creative things, or perhaps you're getting a job, or you may be one of the lucky ones where you're able to get an increase in your job. Certainly this coronavirus is benefiting some and not others. So anyway, whatever that situation is for you, I'm so glad to see that the energy is shifting and that you won't need to be worrying too much about finances for too much longer, because things are changing. So embrace this opportunity that's coming in, and certainly if it means that you get to be your creative self, and think outside the box, apply solutions that perhaps you may not have thought of before, then go for it. I think that's fabulous. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot deck has to advise Capricorn in the week of the 13th to the 19th. We're going to be sort of not too hung up about the dates, remembering that time is fluid. It's a little bit different for everybody. So whenever you see this reading, it's applicable for you. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us in terms of this new opportunity that's coming in? What does Capricorn need to know? Things are shifting and changing for you with your finances. This seems to be a part of the focus for your week, Capricorn. So we need two more cards. Thank you, Spirit. There we have it. Right, so we have again a focus on finances. We've got financial and material changes are occurring for you. 5 represents change. So I'm seeing that as things are shifting and changing, it's having an effect in different areas of your life at the moment, Capricorn. And so there are different things to consider. And I'm sort of sensing that this is where there's an opportunity for you to use your creativity to try and balance the energy so that all areas of your life are getting the appropriate attention. So it may mean that you're reviewing your budget, where you're spending money, where you need to pull in a little bit, or you can afford to add a little bit in certain areas. There's a readjustment, a review of your current situation. Do you need to look at your the way you're living at the moment, the way you're supplementing your income? What things do you need to cut out? What things do you keep? What things you don't keep? So yeah, it's a time of change and a time where you need to reassess, and that's okay. That's a good thing to do in this particular circumstance. We're all needing to readjust and reorganize things so that we can live comfortably. There's a little bit of a situation coming. I don't know if it's around, whether it's related to the finances yet, and we'll wait and see. But there's a card here that's indicating emotional withdrawal, Capricorn. And I'm just kind of wondering where this is coming from, where the influence is here. There is something that's troubling you and on your mind that you feel that you need to just take a step back for a moment to reconsider your choices and the changes that are occurring in your life. So it's not necessarily a bad or a negative thing that you are emotionally withdrawn. I think this is a period of you stepping back and going within to reassess your current situation. And it may be that you're reassessing your home situation, your relationships, weighing up what areas of your life, and each of these colours represent different areas of your life, what areas of your life are requiring change. And you're just giving yourself a little bit of time to reassess your values and where you need to put your energy. And it's like you need to sort of it's a little bit like what I would call the hermit energy, where you're just needing some time on your own to check in with yourself as to how you feel and what you're going to be doing and where you're going to be placing your energy. Now, there's a mixture of grounded energy where this person is sitting, obviously on the sand, and the water energy, and water represents our emotions. But you're not in the water, Capricorn. So I'm thinking you're trying to maintain a little bit of balance between being that pragmatic, earthy part of who you are, Capricorn, versus your emotional side. And I'm feeling like you are managing yourself relatively well and creating some balance. You're always very grounded, Capricorn, and that's, a strength of yours. And so you are using that as your foundation to assess your feelings, and you're allowing yourself to examine how you feel at the moment, but you're doing it from a grounded perspective, which is good on you. That's a great way to approach your situation at the moment, Capricorn. So whatever is your focus in your thoughts at the moment, this is your reason for just pulling back a little bit to reassess and rethink things. You've got your future to consider at the moment, and it's not a bad thing. It's just that you're recognizing this is a period of change, and you will be okay, because we can see you've got you're stepping into this beautiful creative energy, and that money is coming in to support you. But at the same time, as you're letting go difficult situations and you're letting go the fear of not having enough, that's, past energy or in the process of, you're also realizing that you're entering a period of time in your life where there's some change happening. And a lot of this change can be influenced by your financial situation. So just it feels like decisions need to be made, and the finances are an aspect of this. The finances are affecting how you're feeling at the moment and your plans for the future. But rest assured, Capricorn, whilst you are assessing your situation, Spirit is saying that money is coming in for you. Part of this inflow of money is the opportunity to take up a business venture. And so you need to think about that as well. You need to make some decisions about that, because there'll be some documents that you need to review. And so you are being well considered. You're trying to come from a balanced perspective here to consider your options from a logical point of view and to weigh up what is practical versus how you feel about it. And this is what this card is telling us here. What is practical and going to meet your needs, and how you actually feel about the situation, which, let's be honest, how you feel about something is important because it's going to affect your ability to move forward. And it also may be that you need to understand what are your feelings telling you. Are you happy with it, not happy with it? Does it sit right with you? If you've got some warning flags around it, that's why we have our emotions. And then I wanted to leave this to the last card. This is your destiny card. So I am feeling quite hopeful here because it seems to me that whatever is under discussion at the moment and is coming up to be reviewed by yourself, this is meant to be, which is great. What a lovely affirmation for you, that this situation that's happening here is meant to be. So it seems to me that Spirit is helping you create an open door, and you just need to recognize it. Don't take too long to decide. I know that you like to weigh up the risks. You're very pragmatic, but Spirit is saying this is actually meant for you. Feels like a gift in a way. So I'm just going to place that there. Very, very interesting. I'm going to see what comes up using the Guardian Angel Tarot deck. Spirit, you've got your hand in this change for Capricorn. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Capricorn can expect with this change and the influence of finances? What does Capricorn need to know with decision making? Well, I've got a few too many that popped out there, and we just redo that, I think. So yes, decisions to be made, Capricorn. So let's just sort of check in with what is important for you to know. It's quite a clunky deck. I'm just going to do that, and we're going to pull some cards. Okay. We've got the Guardian of Thought card here, and it says you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause that's close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person could be you and may be emotionally unavailable. Well, how interesting is that? Emotionally withdrawn, an opportunity coming up that speaks close to your heart. So you're passionate about a project and something that's going to happen. When it speaks about the situation involving someone professional and being called to be a spokesperson towards something that is very close to your heart, I kind of feel that this is about your career and your professional development, and it could be just something that you're very passionate about. So if you're really into health, that's your passion, and so you may be asked to be the specialist or a speaker to speak about this. So this may be the opportunity where you get to put your creative juices together and your ingenuity to speak about that. So whatever your particular strength is, Capricorn, I'm feeling like the opportunity is for you to stand up, step up, and to be a representative or a spokesperson on this particular topic. And this will benefit you financially, let's just say. How wonderful is that? And it's interesting to say that this person could maybe emotionally unavailable. It's requiring you to put your intellect hat on. So, rather than be in your emotions, your response to this situation is coming at it from an intellectual point of view, from a logical point of view. By being the expert in the space, you don't have, it's not the time to be emotional, it's a time to be informative, a specialist in this area in order to serve others. So it's kind of painting a picture, an interesting picture now. And I feel that you are going to financially benefit, or your life will benefit in some way through this opportunity. How interesting is that? So this is a new opportunity that you haven't had before, and that's probably why you're having to make some decisions around your finances. It will affect your finances positively. So how lovely is that? We have a lot of change in the cards. We've got a lot of cards that have 5 in the cards, which represents change. So we have here, embrace those around you. 5 card as well. And it says, this is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Again, we're experiencing the same energy of change, and I think this whole experience is going to grow you in some way. So it does refer to spiritual growth. I think that's probably around the fact that you're learning a lot about yourself, your talent, your skills, your value, your worth. And that is growing you because you're having to step up, I feel. You're having to step up to do something that's maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone. So you're really learning a lot about yourself with this experience. So don't be afraid to accept help from others. So we got that in a couple of cards now about accepting help from other people. So this sounds like really good advice. So if this is a new opportunity where you're having to step up and do something you haven't quite done before, but you're still really passionate about, then there's going to be people around you to assist you. It sounds very positive. What a marvelous opportunity. And you're finally getting to do your thing. That's what it feels like. Whatever it is that you happen to be really good at and you're strong in, now's your opportunity to stand up and grow and learn and shine. The next card is 10 of action. So at some point, we're going to have to remember that you've got to balance your energy. So in this card, it's letting us know that you're working very, very hard and you've got to create a healthy balance. You know, there's no point burning the candle at both ends, so to speak. And if you are overworking and putting way too much time, or there are other colleagues who are not supporting you, you need to deal with this. You need to take action to deal with this. And again, it says you need to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load. So be careful not to take on board everything on your own shoulders, Capricorn. You do have a tendency to do this. You do have a tendency to maybe overrate your ability in terms of your capacity. That's what I should say. You might overrate your capacity and take on board too much because you like to be able to show that you're helpful and that you're taking care of everyone and that you'll manage it because you are very good at managing things. And you probably hear yourself saying, no, I can do this, it's fine, leave it with me. Well, that's going to get you in a little bit of hot water because I'm feeling like you've taken on board too much. And so in order to create balance in your life, you're going to have to now start to offload. You're going to have to ask others to assist you and to help you with some of that load. So that is good advice. And I just want to pull a couple more cards, and I'm going to go to the quantum oracle deck for a couple of cards here. This is a very unusual reading. Yeah. Anyway, that's okay. We are going with the flow. So thank you, Spirit, for the guidance around this. Seems like a busy time that's coming up ahead. A busy time, a lot of activities, but you're in your zone and you're doing what you do best, and you're the expert in the space, it would seem. But you are going to have to balance your time and energy out, Capricorn. So let's see what comes. Wow, these are just very popular cards at the moment. Speaking of balance, you're still kind of lingering in this, you've got a little bit of this negativity going on here. What is this? Why are you doing this, Capricorn? I think that sometimes when your energy gets low and you've taken on too much, you tend to feel that it's not possible, that everything is crumbling down around you and that there's no way out of the situation. But clearly that's not the case, because Spirit is saying to you, please maintain some balance and ask for help. And this dude here sitting on the floor has taken on way too much and now it's overflowing. And he feels like he's trapped, but he truly isn't. He's got, this rope around his wrist, but he can get up and walk away. So it really is up to you, Capricorn, to change the situation, to ask for help, and not sit there trying to cope with things until it gets all too much. So that's just confirmation or affirmation. It's reiterating the same message here. I'm not sure why you're feeling a little bit of fear. Maybe you're just afraid things are not going to work out and it's all getting a little bit too hard. Stay away from that energy if you can, Capricorn, because it's just going to undo all of the good. You can see that there's a lot of great things happening here, but the lesson here, it would seem, is that you've got to change some old habits of yours, Capricorn. Your habit is to be the capable one, and that's not going to work well for you. So whilst you've got this beautiful opportunity coming in and you get to do your thing, you could quite possibly undo the whole thing because you've taken on board too much and you've not asked for help. So I'm feeling that this side of the reading here speaks of kind of old habits, and you really need to be able to change that. You need to be able to change those old habits and embrace the new way of being, because you'll be more successful, more productive, and see positive outcomes more quickly when you do this. There's quite an equal balance here. So we've got stuck energy again too, and this fellow here, his car's stuck in the mud and he's thinking he can't progress, and it looks like he's just about to give up. But what he's not seeing is the rainbow above him, which is telling him there's a solution there, and he can just get up off the car and walk away. So he's not really stuck, but he's believing that he is. So there's a lot of mental negativity here that's kind of dragging you down, Capricorn. So we've got to shift that energy. This is old habit stuff that you can get rid of. So it would seem that the way forward is to give yourself an opportunity to pull back and just assess things from an objective point of view. Step out of your emotions and get yourself grounded so that you can give yourself time to review the situation. I think that's really important, because there are changes happening in your life, financial and material, and you need to make some decisions. And you need to ask for help from the right kinds of people. The people that understand you or understand your passion, your tribe, for instance. So whatever it is that you're passionate about or you're skilled in, ask those people to help you. And rather always going for the traditional same old solutions, which is kind of the energy that you've been over here as the same old. Spirit is also saying, have a go at new ways of doing things. Get into this creative ingenuity energy here, and have a crack at solving the problem by looking outside of the box. This is your opportunity at this point in time. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that for now, Capricorn. That's quite a lot going on for you in the week of the 13th of the 19th. So maybe you might want to listen to the reading again just to really take it in. And you'll probably find if you listen to it a couple of times during the week, the penny will drop and you'll go, that's what that is. So yeah, that would be my advice. So thank you very much for joining us, Capricorn. All the best for a fabulous week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.